yeah, welcome Grenada, Carriacou, Pity Martinique, and the rest of the world. I'd like to officially welcome you to another Mikey Live program. People, this is where it all happens. We are talking about the good, the bad, and the Mikey. I trust that you had a good weekend. It was a really very eventful weekend. Had a lot of rain in Grenada, a lot of rain in Carriacou, a lot of rain, flooding in Trinidad and Tobago, earthquake. I mean, you just name it, man. Mother Nature is behaving badly. Mother Nature is behaving badly, and we ought to find out why. And if ever, what can we do to slow down its reaction towards what? Because that's a reaction to something. Flooding, a lot of flooding, man, in islands like Grenada, Carriacou. I mean, okay, you know, yeah, we give you 2 minutes of rain, but I mean, back in the day, we could have withstood these sort of rain, but now things are changing rapidly. You understand? Things are changing rapidly, so yeah. Let's see what's going on. All you, this is news discussed, not told. You understand? YouTube breakdown again. This is news discussed, not told. So we want to welcome everyone. Let's talk about what's making the headlines. Senior officer of the Special Services Unit under investigation for sexual misconduct. 18-year-old dies in crash. That was a crash that happened on Sunday. St. John resident charged in death of 73-year-old man. We'll talk about that. Man arrested on firearm charge. 120,000 persons affected by flooding in Trinidad and Tobago. And spice is breaking the internet. We'll tell you about this and more stories when we return. Now, we want to remind you that the headlines is brought to you through the kind compliments of Duty Free Caribbean and the Colombian Emeralds International. So brace all yourself, people. It's real news when we come back. News in all your low. Alright? And here's what. For those who have not yet done so, I want to encourage you to share the program. Just take a moment and share the program, because you see, sharing the program allows other people to see what's going on. Yeah? It keeps the program alive. So if there's anything that you'd like to do to help with the program, what we ask of you is to just share. Alright? That's all we ask of you. Just share. Folks, we are taking a break, and when we come back, well, you know, please smash up.
Grenada, the ultimate Thanksgiving event, is here again, and this time it's all about colors. WG Promotions presents Elevate, the Colors Edition.
You see the party there, the party burn.
Get ready for the Queen of Bacchanal, Destra. Also featuring performances by Moto. Vaughn, Dash, Mandela, Lynx, Valine Ned, plus live entertainment by the Octane Band. The stadium lawn is the place to be on Saturday, October 27th from 8 p.m. Get your $50 early bird tickets now. Regular tickets are $60. You pay more at the door. For the VIP all-inclusive experience, second to none. Limited tickets are available at $250. October 27th, WG Promotions is bringing a different kind of party. Elevate, the Colors Edition. Don't miss it.
'Cause I could back it up on you.
Award-winning in-depth reporting comes to WBT10. A new season for the news documentary series Carib Update Exclusives is aired 8:30 Mondays. In the next edition, the Grenada debate about the Caribbean Court of Justice.
If this referendum goes ahead on November 6th, we in the NDC are saying to all patriotic Grenadians, do not see green, do not see yellow. Vote no.
Political parties do not have a right to frustrate the people. Okay? And so when I read the NDC's position, I ask myself, really, what is it that they are saying? How are they aligning themselves with the interests of the people?
And where does the vote stand now? We have the analysis and the answers. Plus, we sit down with Grenada songbird Sabrina Francis. Sabrina Francis and her band toured Europe this week. But we talk to her about her values and her music. It's all in the next edition of Carib Update Exclusives.
And so it begins, a journey like no other. Jungles so lush, they make emeralds jealous. Water that sparkles like diamonds. Mountains with more facets than precious gems. This is where good times are had, where love is strengthened, where memories are formed. And when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will never fade. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
The countdown has begun, and time is running out. Shop at Courts today and make this season epic with the latest in electronics, appliances, stylish furniture, and so much more. Pay nothing until 2019 and get a free gift with selected purchase, so don't delay. Shop now and make this season epic. Only at Courts, bringing value home.
Yes, so folks, welcome back. It's a pleasure to have you with us for another night. Now, the following are the Week 3 Right Start Cup standings as of October 19, 2018. Leading in the respective zones of each division are, for the Under 20 Boys Division, Zone 1, Wesley College, Zone 2, St. Andrews Anglican Secondary School. For the U20 Girls Division, Zone 1, Anglican High School, Zone 2, SAS. For the Under 15 Boys Division, Zone 1, GBSS, Zone 2, Presentation Brothers College, Zone 3, SAS, Zone 4, St. Mark Secondary, and Zone 5, Hillsborough Secondary School. Alright? So that's a little sports that we have to tell all you about. The next thing we have to tell all you, we're going quick, we have a lot of stories on for tonight. Now, here's what. Men's volleyball. That's right. Men's volleyball is coming to Grenada. Now here's what. Grenada will host the Eastern Caribbean Volleyball Association ECVA Senior Men's Championship 2018 from October 31st to November 5th. Now the fixtures will be released by the ECVA by the end of this week. So far, 7 teams have indicated that they will participate in the event. That is host country Grenada, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Kitts and Nevis, Antigua and Barbuda, British Virgin Islands, French St. Martin. Now, the ECVA Senior Men's Championships serves as a qualifier for the NORCECA Men's Continental Championship 2019 to be held in Canada. Now, folks, a bit of really exciting news, and for past students of the Happy Hill Secondary School, this person is now being featured on the U.S. Embassy's website. Folks, this young lady here is 110% Grenadian, living in Grenada, breathing in Grenada, sleeping in Grenada, and everything else in Grenada. Her name is Tara Frederick. I think they are from Vincent's, but I think before that they were somewhere in Point or somewhere in the school days in Molinaire or some kind of in the Point, some kind of thing. But anyway, from St. David, Constable Tara Frederick. Give Tara, let me blow up Tara and the scream. Yeah, no. You understand, people? We have to feature them kind of business. We have to feature them kind of business because she's a young girl. We went to school together. Started from one and all kind of business together. Big up yourself, Tara. You know what I mean? Very humble family. She's a member of the Special Services Unit of the Royal Grenada Police Force. And here's what. She attended the unit supply course of the U.S. Army from August 14 to October 19, 2018 at Fort Lee in Virginia. Now, Constable Frederick, who has served in the Royal Grenada Police Force for 11 years, graduated, graduated with honors. It doesn't stop there, people. It don't stop there. Hold on. We're coming to that. Ranking 6th out of 28 students, earning her an honorary affliction with the United States Army Quartermaster Corps. Now listen, that Tara Frederick, people, quiet like a lamb. Quiet like a lamb. But she bad. She even participates in the shooting tournaments and so on. And does win. You know what I mean? Quiet like a lamb. According to the U.S. Embassy, she was able to accomplish all of what she did while enjoying some historic sites in Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Maryland, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I mean, she traveled. And I mean it. You know what I mean, Tara? Big up your whole self. People, congratulate the young lady, no man. That's what we're talking about. You see, we just hear all them bad things. Them bad things does make headline news. But Mikey Life go bring you them kind of business. You know what I mean? Good. How we looking? Tara, big up the whole self. I'm so proud of you. I feel like a cry. Mom, you remember Tara? Look, Tara, you're telling me. Alright, let me go again. Next story. Now, that is on the other side of things now. You know what I mean? That is on the other side of things. Yeah, make it all. Yeah, send up all the congratulations. Show a little like, a little love or something for Tara. Outstanding child. All you. Speaking of SSU, a senior officer at the SSU, according to reports, is under investigation for sexual misconduct. Under investigation, people. The Royal Grenada Police Force, through a press release, has confirmed that it is investigating an allegation of sexual misconduct made against a senior police officer attached to the Special Services Unit. Now, in the interim, the officer was asked to take leave, and that is to facilitate the investigative process. Now, on completion of the inquiry, according to the police, the usual protocol will be followed, where the file will be submitted to the Director of Public Prosecutions for directives. Now, the police has been very tight-lipped in terms of the name of the individual who is involved. No names, no rank has been given to the media. We are not aware that there has been any charges against the said officer. It is being reported that this has to do with a 16-year-old female who was put into police protective custody following a murder incident in which the said individual is a witness. No. We are hearing a lot about this case, but so far we have no records that there has been any charge. And so once there is a charge, names and so on, I am assuming, as customary, will be produced. All right? Very interesting case. And according to the police, he's being investigated for sexual misconduct. Going again. We're looking for time. Yeah. We are moving on. So, listen to this. A Palmis St. John resident has been arrested and charged and we were telling you about that, I believe it was on Friday or Thursday. Arrested and charged with manslaughter in the death of a 73-year-old of the same address, Palmis. Now, Desmond Thomas is a 38-year-old fisherman. He appeared at the St. George's Magistrates Court on Monday, 22nd October 2018, charged with manslaughter by unlawful harm. Now, he is accused of causing the death of Ralph Bernard Cronet. He was discovered, that's Cronet, at his Palmis residence with injuries to his head. June 29, fisherman's birthday. Now, Cronet succumbed to his injuries on October 12, 2018 at the General Hospital. Thomas has been granted bail in the sum of $50,000 with 2 sureties and is to report to the Guave police station every Monday between the hours of 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. He will return to court on November 12, 2018. In other police news, how are we looking for time? All the Shady program. You know, some Grenadians behave so disgustingly sometimes when it comes to hearing of people in the news who they might know and stuff like that, and they attack people and stuff. And this weekend it broke my heart. You know, it tells me that we have a long way to go in the fight against sexual exploitations and all sorts and forms of sexual abuse against women. We have a long way to go. And the same people who you see waving flags and bandanas and whatever because a family members in their zone become a victim are the same people who come back and attack the same system when somebody they know is being accused of doing the same thing. Breaks your heart. Breaks your heart. This weekend the only thing I didn't do was cry when I read some of the heartbreaking comments. You know, trust me, you guys has really made it, some people have really made it really difficult to fight against sexual misconduct, sexual abuse and the likes. You know, we're moving on. A St. Andrew shopkeeper has been arrested and charged after a Kel-Tec Luger 9mm pistol, serial, along with 7 rounds of ammunition